Usually I start with with the music intro, but right now we're gonna wait for that because right now something bad happening in Asgard. A ship came and destroyed nearly all of it, and killed almost everyone in Asgard. As I hear a voice say, "Hear me and rejoice." It
Oh
is
God, it's Maud.
Yep. You may think this is suffering. No, it is salvation. And we stand before you, the mighty Thanos. And Thanos appears and says, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperate that you're right, yet to fail nonetheless. Then he grabs Thor and like he did in the movie and said, it's frightening. Turns the legs to jelly. I ask you to what end? Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same, and now it's here. Or should I say, I am. You talk too much, says Thor while I'm coughing up blood. And fun fact, during the explosion, it cut off half his hair. He looks like his Ragnarok self.
Oh,
That
the fire
sorry,
knows
that's
where to burn the right spots.
yeah. Then he then he then he then he punches the prison glass and unlocks Loki and says the Tesseract or your brother's head. And Loki looks hesitant. He's although he doesn't like Thor, he does not want him to see him die. I assume you have a presence. Oh, I do. Kill away. He causes Thor to suffer. Then Loki couldn't bear it anymore. He said, "All right, stop. We don't have the Tesseract. It was you destroyed it." And Loki lets out a nervous laugh, and he holds up the Tesseract with. He said, "You really are the worst, brother." I saw you. I assure you, the sun will come out and shine again. Then since there's no Hulk, he tries to stab him. That was unwise. And with his last breath, Hamino got Thor out and sent him to wherever the straw hats wherever the straw hats some of the straw hats are.
Wait, Heimdall did that?
Yeah, since there's no Hulk,
Okay.
then he then I think this is the part where Thanos gets the one of the stones.
He should have this power in the space stone.
Yeah, and he kills Loki. No resurrections this time. Find the
No, we gotta
stones.
wait till his past self time travels somewhere.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Okay.
Hmm.
Next scene is actually Thor will go to Doctor Strange in New York, or should be where Rayleigh. He was talking to Rayleigh about the Infinities, about what to eat for lunch, and they asked, "Well, what do you have?" 4 rupees, and that is, and where? How many berries in here? 3. Then they hear an explosion, and it's Thor saying, "Thanos is coming. He's coming." Doctor Strange looks at Rayleigh and gives a puzzled look. Who? Then the title starts. One Piece Infinity War. That's that was an epic way to start the podcast.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nami was navigating, was looking at a map on where they go. They decided to take a break from Fishman Island after. Okay, everyone, we should we should start we should start we should start sailing soon. We got. You grab your, you grab whatever food we need and bring it back here. And Luffy says, "You actually, Nami, I already got me and Naruto got some meat. Yeah, and we brought and Naruto brought Shinakachu with him and Dodger too, and they were playing around while we did all the." And Sanji said, and and Sanji said, "Whatever. I bet you guys are hungry." Then Doctor Strange came in and said, "Who's in Naruto, Luffy? There's something we need to discuss with you." Oh, sorry, Budgeon. So, Doctor Strange, what's going on? I I'll need to tell you that the fate of the world rests in your hands. And who's we? Hey guys, it's Thor. And then Wong explains the Big Bang and the Infinity Stones and how with of course they know about it. Then Naruto asks, "Tell me his name again." "Thanos," answered Thor. "He's a plague, Tony. He's a plague, Naruto. He invades planets. He takes what he wants. He wipes out half the population. He sent Loki. The attack. That was him. This is it. What's the timeline? Don't tell him. Right now he has the power and space stone. He has all 3 stones. If he gets his hands on all 6 stones, guys, he could destroy half of. He could destroy life on the scale Hitherone undreamt of. Did you say Hitherone undreamt of? Are you seriously thinking on the Calderon Cosmos? Is that what this is called? Then he hits.
His foot hits Naruto's foot.
Yeah, and Naruto says, "I'm going to allow that." And Luffy is the one that suggests, "If Thanos needs all 6, why don't we destroy all of them?" He said, "No, can do. We swore, and I'll protect this time stone." And Nami says, "Yeah, and I swore to make Luffy eat his vegetables, but he's not doing it anyway, so might as well get over." Luffy said, "What does this have to do with it?" Said, "Nothing. I just want you to eat less meat." Okay. And Doctor Strange, do you have the stone with you? And Naruto said, "Yeah, that's the thing. It's still in there." What? Naruto, what? Actually, 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 Luffy was the one that said, "Yeah, it wasn't there, but I sold it." The Naruto was like, "What? You sold?
What?
You sold the stone? What was the stone he had?
Time?
The what? The time? You stole the
I think
time?
he had the time stone.
You sold the time stone for what? For meat." and Naruto.
I was like, I'm gonna kill him.
Then Naruto tries to kill him, but he's been held back by Sanji and Zoro. And and Robin tells him, Naruto, calm down. Trying to kill Luffy is not gonna. It's not gonna solve our problem. And Sakura said, "Yeah, she's right. Calm down, baby. Just calm down." All right, I'm calm. I'm cool. All right. Do you know where you sold at? Yeah, it's not far from town. We better go. We better go find it before anyone. And I make. Yeah, it's from the town not too far off. I mean, and we better go find it fast. So we should all. Then they fell wind. Uh, the windows. No, I mean the window's not open, isn't it? No. Then they and they see a spaceship, and out came. And they see the spaceship, and Naruto's like, "Oh no! Oh my god! This is just like in my dreams." And everyone was screaming, "Ah, we're all gonna die!" Then we hear Stanley's, "What's the matter with you kids? Have you ever seen a spaceship before?" That's one of my favorite cameos.
Yeah.
Hear me and rejoice. You are about to die in the hands of. I'm sorry. Earth is closed, says Naruto.
It means get lost, Squidward. I can see Sakura saying that.
Yeah, and Nami's Nami's saying Squidward. Who's Squidward? And Sakura says, "Oh, it's a show. It's that SpongeBob show. Remember? You know Shinakachu loves it." He exhausts me. Then we have that. Then we have that fight. A big fight. All right, and Naruto says, "All right, guys, you get the big." I forgot their other names.
I forget what the big guy was, but I know one is Proxima Midnight, but the other Goblin thing, I don't know.
Yeah, and and Naruto and Luffy fight the Ebony Maw. Well, I could see Zoro fighting.
I can see him find the big guy.
Yeah, I could see him fighting with Sanji.
And then bickering like usual.
Yeah, hey, and they go like, hey, Sanji, I bet you I could take this guy, or Mosshead, or yeah, Mosshead. I bet you I could beat this guy with 10 seconds. Dream on, I could beat this guy with 5 seconds. And then, oh yeah, then he looks up. Hey, Nami, come look at me, fight. And Nami says, Sanji, please focus on fighting. And she fights. She and Robin and Sakura fight the two.
Proxima and the other guy.
Yeah, according to the Russos, they're married.
Proxima and the other guy.
I thought the other guy was a girl. Anyway, um and Nar and Naruto and um, Mom was trying to capture Doctor Strange because he knows he has the reality stone, and and it's and it's gonna be a chase scene like from the movie.
No, from a
Um,
wants a stone from a wizard.
yeah, yeah, and they all get sucked. Daddy, where you? I could. Oh no! And Zoro says, "Come on, you go take care of the fight. I'll go help Naruto and Luffy." And unfortunately,
I can see Sunny saying, "Try not to get lost on your way,"
eh,
because that's still a running gag with Zoro.
yeah, that's probably my favorite running gag.
Between that and like Brooks' bone puns or Chopper not being able to take a compliment.
Yeah, in fact, they're not fighting because they're searching for the space stone or the time stone. I mean,
Mm.
and Naruto and Luffy and Zoro got sucked into space, and that worries Sakura and Nami. Naruto, Nami, Nami, it's too late. They're already sucked. But what about? They'll be fine. Trust me, Sakura says. Right now, we gotta get Shinakachu and look for the other stones. Where could the other ones be? And Wong, do you know? And would would Wong know where the other stones be?
Probably.
I'm having one where at a far at an from a previous arc. Wong tells him that we found a stone. We just recently found a stone at a place you were previously at, Alabursta. I think Alabursta will be the Wakanda.
Really.
Will he be the one? Do you think that'll be a good Wakanda?
I could maybe see it.
And
I'm wondering, what
Robin,
does the government think of all this?
they'll try to cover it up. I can see the government saying what you're saying about the Infinity Stones is nothing but pure fantasy out of a comic book. Huh?
Yeah, I could see Akainu trying to dissuade that, like it's not happening.
Yeah, because he's
Well,
that.
can we have him get blipped, please?
Yeah, but he's gonna come back.
I know, but just having him go would just be so satisfying.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Okay. And I think I know a good. I mean, no, actually, it probably wouldn't work because I'm gonna. Okay. Well, I could see Robin being hesitant about going to Alaburst, and Sakura said, "We'll vouch for you."
Yeah, you're not the same person you were back then.
Yeah. And Robin thanks him, and Wong creates a portal to make a quick way to Alaburst, and she and the girls join. What about the other? Then they see Chuck, and the girls and Sanji join. What about the others? Oh yeah, I forgot. Then he makes a portal, and they hear scream, "Aha!" Brooke, Frankie, and Somper came. What was that for? We found the types. Did you find the stone? I said, oh yeah, we had to do major persuasion. We used Brooke to, to scare the Clark.
Oh, it was quite funny.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think I might have even almost given him a heart attack. Yo!
And Sakura says, Shinakachu? Yes, mommy? We're gonna go meet Aunt Phoebe. Really?
You know, you told me about her.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Meanwhile, back up in space, Doctor Strange was trying to take the stone off of. I mean, sorry, um, Doctor Strange was held captive by Ebony Maw and Naruto, Zoro and Luffy look down and they feel the cloak and Naruto says, "Wow, you're loyal." So what do we do? Then then they realize. Then they felt that someone patted his patted his shoulder and it was Thor and he said, "How did you get here?" "Oh, Wong sent me here. You just didn't realize." Wong? Why did Wong just send? Never mind. That's not important right now. Right now we gotta
Also,
save Doctor.
where's your hammer?
Well,
Oh, my sister destroyed it. Well,
long story.
do you think he went to Idri before coming here
Yeah,
to get Stormbreaker?
yeah. So what do we do now? We gotta find a way to get that stone. Right. Have you guys seen the movie? Have you guys seen the play Aliens? That
How are you gonna
Naruto
seal
made
this
a,
hole up you're gonna make?
and Naruto broke the fourth wall and said, you'll see." Yeah, it's the
Does
first
he
time a
go?
break.
He forward say things or does he always do that a lot?
And Zoro says, "Yes, it's." He says it's part of the. It's the devil for that made him do it. He reminds me of that Deadpool. Deadpool? The less you know about him, the better.
That was our annoyance.
Yeah. Then they went. They went down to fight Doctor Strange. I mean, the fighting Emily Mullins says, "Your friend is." I sure he's. Yeah, I assure you, he's not really my friend.
Plays.
Yeah, he's not really my friend. Saving his life is more professional, Chrissy. You saved nothing. Your powers are inquisitional. Yeah, but I've seen many movies. Then he uses his Buster Sword cut cut the wind,
Got a hole in the ship.
cut a hole in the ship with Omni Slash.
I think a Braver would just be enough for that.
Yeah, and then Luffy uses Gob. Well, to keep Doctor Strange, to protect Doctor Strange, and
Mm.
who would cover up the hole? Would Naruto
Thought
still do it?
Naruto was.
Yeah, Naruto uses his powers, and then
And
sometime
then
later,
Moth freezes in the vacuum of space.
yeah, and that was
Good riddance.
yeah. He kind of annoyed me.
Yeah, sorry. I hated him so much. How he would not just shut up about Thanos.
Yeah, what does he use? God.
I think he sees him as that, or he's just really into Thanos.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But it's like we get it. We get it.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
and then and then Strange, we got to turn the ship. Come in. Hold on. Oh yeah. Um, we got to turn the ship around. Yeah, and now he wants to run great plan, says Naruto. No, I want to protect the stone. And I want you to thank me. Go ahead. I'm listening. Come on, go ahead. And Luffy said,
Who just saved your ass?
yeah, yeah. Wait, Naruto, why do you want to stay here? Don't you want to go back to your wife and kid? Um, and don't you? Yeah, I do. But we, yeah, yeah, I do. But but we but we gotta. I don't think we should go home. At least not yet. And strained under no circumstance can we bring the time stone to Thal. I don't think you quite understand what's at stake. It's you do not understand. Ever since we found out about the Infinity Stone, it's been in my head. It's been in my head.
Like that
See,
for almost 3 years.
yeah, and now he's back, and I don't know what to do. I'm not sure if it's better plan to fight him here or on Unturt. But if you saw what they did, we could do. At least on his, he's not expecting it, so I could take the fight, and I can't. Besides, I can't go back to Earth. Not with him having the possibility to kill my wife and kid. And Nami, says Luffy, and that surprised Naruto. Nami, and Luffy
And the
says,
rest of the crew.
"Yeah." And
Yeah, the rest of the crew.
Naruto said, "Luffy, did you fall for Nami?" It's, what? And then no. Luffy, I know that look. I've been in love so many times. I saw that ever since you fine. I felt this way about her ever since we got separated. And Naruto said, "Ha! I told you, Zoro, pay up." Uh,
Jeez,
what was it?
really?
Yeah. We made a bet. We knew you would fall for her. We just thought you would. He just bet you would be king of the pirates by the time you figured it out. I said it'll be before that.
Wait, you even knew Zoro? Yeah, I kind of had suspicions.
Yep. I just can't wait to see Sanji's reaction. But anyway,
Oh, Zoro's
anyway,
gonna love that.
yeah. But anyway, we can't dwell on that right now. We got to find a way to bring Thanos to us. And I was No, I'm not having the Guardians here. Even though they were important. They were important.
That's the thing with the guards there, they just make things worse.
Yeah.
Like Quill did.
Yeah. What else happened? What else? And meanwhile, back at Alabursta, Vivi got a Vivi got a Vivi got a call earlier. She from Nami, and then she she has a meeting. She remembers reading rumors about Infinity Stones, but she didn't know if they were true or not.
Hope they take the Sunny to Alabasta.
Yeah, and
If not, they're
then
stuck there.
yeah, they meet. Vivi finally meets them, and the first thing Brooke says, "May I see your panties?" And
I think
who?
Chaka and Pell would attack him.
Yeah, and sorry, and Soccer says, "I apologize. That's Brooke. He's our musician."
That's his thing.
Yeah, and Sanjay goes like, "Love my oh baby, it's so good to stay." And and Sakura punches him. How many times do I have to tell you not to do that? And Nami says, "It's it's Sanji." And then she crouches down and said, "Sweetie, this is your aunt Vivi." And said, "Who is?" And Vivi's like, "Who is that?" "This is my 2-year-old son, Shinakachu. He looks like Naruto. He's so adorable." Speaking of Naruto, where are Luffy, Naruto, and Sanji? Uh, you might want to take a seat. This is gonna be a long. Then Vivi noticed Robin. Then would she get all defensive at first?
Maybe not, since I think she knows what the Straw Hats did at Eddie's lobby with Robin.
Yeah, and Robin apologized for what she did to her, and Vivi, being the kind-hearted soul she is, forgives her.
But would the king do that?
No, I don't. Yeah, I think he would because he talked to her, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, they explain what the Infinity Stones, and I assume you have the Mind Stone here. Yeah, we do. Can you show us where it is? So they have no vision here.
Mm,
Actually, it's being held by a an android. I don't think robots exist in One Piece world.
unless you count the pacifistas and Frankie.
Yeah. How about that? We have an cyborg. He's just like Frank. He's just like your cyborg over there. We call him Vision. And yes, Vision is going to be played by Paul Bettany, I believe his name is.
Mm,
And I forgot to say who voices Thanos. It's still Josh Brolin.
okay.
Anyway, they meet Vision, and Vision said, "We have to destroy this stone." And Vivi said that out of the question. We, you're part of Aliburst. Eliminating the stone is the only way to be certain that Thanos can't get him. But that's too high a price, says Vivi. Only you have the power to pay for it, Princess. Thanos threatens half the universe. One cannot stand in the way of defeating him. I think Luffy, not even, and Sakura says we don't trade lives, and and Sakura, you said, from what I've read, you said you saved Vivi's village. You risked your life you, to save Nami's village and Alaburst. Why is this any different? Because you might not have a choice, says Robin. Your mind is made of a complex contract overlays. The stone, all of them mixed together, all of them learning from. Are you saying vision isn't just stone? Asked Vivi. I'm saying that if we take out the stone, there's be a whole lot of vision. Perhaps the best part. Can we do that? I can. Do you have some kind of inventor? Actually, we do. He's gonna be an OC character.
Okay.
He, he or should it be she? It's the Ka's sister, I believe.
So you want a Shuri stand-in?
Yeah. Yeah, and
I mean,
Shuri
maybe
was.
that could work.
Yeah, Shuri can be in foreign name.
Okay.
Yeah, could be Albert's the name. And they wasted no time in trying to trying to fi- to to create a new stone for Vision. Then Thanos' children, as they calls it, come
The
by.
Black Order.
The Black Order come by and invaded the town, and Sakura says, we gotta. Mommy, you want to go? No, it's too dangerous. You stay here with Dodger and V. You stay here with Dodger and Shuri and the rest. And can someone watch him? Watch them so they won't get. I could see Vivi wanting to stay behind.
Yeah.
She's, I'll do it. I'll watch over him. Great. You two, Shinaka should be good for your Aunt Vivi. I will. Dodger, you make sure he stays out of trouble. And Vivi presses button, and it's a shield. You made a shield? Yeah, we created it 2 years ago. We always use it just in case Albert Bursa gets invaded again. And Soccer said, "That's very intelligent." Then they went to the barrier where they meet Proxima and Obeson. Where's your other friend? You will pay for his life with yours. Thanos will have that stone, and 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 Sanji said that's not going to happen. The day you get the stone is the day I marry Sakura. and
So never.
Yeah, yeah. Or he should have said Nami. He said, and Nami said, "Yeah, like that's gonna happen." We have what? Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Then then they see outsiders through the barrier. Nami says, "Looks like we pissed them off." And they trying to get him, but they keep getting killed. Sanji says, "Should that be a good thing that they're killing themselves?" And Nami says, "No, because they could break through the barrier." I don't know.
So would Sakura be like the Captain America here, leaving it?
Yeah, can you see that?
Yeah, I mean she is capable.
Yeah, and and I could see the the Vivi asking, "Father, what do we do? The, they're heading through the barrier."
Have Chaka and Pell and Igaram and the guards in the back area.
Yeah, what about Shinakachu?
Get him somewhere safe.
Right. Come on, Shinakachu. You come with Aunt Vivi, and Dodger, you stay with him. Make sure nobody gets through. And Chomper will, and I could see. And meanwhile, back at the barrier, Frankie was getting ready with his. He was using his mission, and then he did his famous pose. Come on, let's open the barrier so we can kick their asses. And then and then then Vivi heard it from the messages that, or the king will say, "That's not a bad idea. We need to. If we're gonna fight, if we're gonna die, we might as well die with dignity. Open the barrier, sir. Are you sure? Just do it. Oh, burst of forever. How about? I mean, you know, seeing Infinity War when Thanos meets E-Tree, that still happens.
Meet who?
The dwarf
Oh,
Eltree, I believe his name is.
I thought Thor already went to Idri.
Oh yeah, he's part of the fight. I could, but he needs to go. I'm gonna send him back to Alberta, or how you'll see. We'll go back
Can't
to
his, can't his ex already use the Bifrost?
yeah.
And there they use the Bifrost.
I believe this is the scene where even though there's no, I know the Guardians happen, but since there's no Guardians, the scene where Thanos comes happens, and Doctor Strange says, "Yeah, you look like you look much more like a Thanos. I take it the mole is dead." He started, and yet he served me well. He accomplished his mission. You may regret that. He brought you face to face with the master of mystic arts. And where did he brought you? What he doesn't know is that Naruto, Luffy, and Zoro and Thor are behind. Let me guess. Your home? It was,
It
and it was
was.
beautiful before before it was destroyed. Titan, most planets, too many miles and not around to go. Uh, and
Not enough to
we
go
faced,
around.
yep, and when we faced extinction, I offered a solution: genocide.
Genocide.
But at random, dispassionate, far too rich and poor alike, they called me a madman, and when I predicted came to pass. Congratulations, you're a prophet. I'm a survivor who wants to murder trillions with all 6 stones. I could snap the fingers and all would cease to exist. I call that mercy. And then what? I finally rest and watch the sun rise on a grateful universe. The hardest choices requires the strongest wills. I think you will find out our will equal to yours. Ours? God, God, Luffy lets out a strong punch.
Probably is in gear 2 for that.
Yeah. And Naruto lets out his piece of cake, Thor. Yeah, if your goal was to piss him off. And he try he uses his axe to try to but too strong. Magic! Magic! More magic! 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 Then he grabs Naruto and says, "Punk." Then what he doesn't know is Zoro using his 3 sword style and spins around to it against Thor's body. Then but then Doctor Strange uses it all. Of course, it all plays out like all has to play out eventually. Naruto, I mean Luffy uses then Thanos uses the moon and throws it at Naruto and
Like,
Luffy.
holy shit.
I don't know what's I don't know what's worse. That that or me and Hinata kissing in front of the moon. It's our running gag. You know we have to bash the last as a running gag.
Oh, we'll keep doing it. Don't.
um then then so Thanos got all of his power and then I'm thinking what would happen here? How would he get the stone? So since since we know what happened in the movie in Infinity War.
I don't know.
How about how about he tries to crush how about he tries to crush Naruto he and and he knocks Luffy and Zoro unconscious and Naruto's still bloody to death and he's still fighting and Strange says, "Stop! Spare his life and I'll give you the stone." No tricks. Strange. What are you doing? What are you He tries to speak and Doctor Strange gives him the stone. One more to go. Actually, 2 more to go. He got to get the stone and the reality stone in Naruto. Oh no! Wait, they already got it. 2 more. And Thanos finally arrived at Earth, and Sakura says, "Is that no?" Oh, mighty Thanos. What she didn't know is Nami used climb attack and climb attack thunderbolt and use it to kill Proxima and Cole. What do we do? Well, meanwhile, um, Vivi was Vivi covering was out helping against was rushing towards a Vision and Shuri, trying to help him. And then they see Chitari coming in and attack. Vivi uses her spin wheel attack, her spitting weapon. I forgot what it's called, and uses it to destroy him. And Robin uses tech floor and uses giant hands and grabs him and crushes them. And but unfortunately, it was all for nothing as as one of them captured Vision and Chomper and Frankie's using his robot, and it's gonna be based off of the Hulkbuster versus.
Okay.
Remember,
Yeah.
hey, what you're doing isn't super. And then it had a big fight. Of course, Frankie won. I need to start working on my. I need to. When this is over, I'm gonna work on repair. So. And meanwhile, Shinakachu and Dodger was hiding away. Then Shinakachu accidentally, he accidentally sneezed, and the Chitari hit, and Dodger said, "Oh no!" They open Dodger gets a defensive mode. You know what you're doing? It isn't very cool. So, you leave this kid alone, or I will take a bite out of it. And and to their surprise, Dodger held his own against him. How? Because he trained with the straw hats, and that training caused him to go stronger.
Cool.
And meanwhile, Chomper is using his powers. To using look, he won't use his monster point.
Not yet, at least. Probably using Kung
I'll use
Fu
that.
or guard point.
Yeah, but I won't use it for Infinity War. I'll use it for Endgame. Okay.
Okay.
But he used his break point. He used break point and punches a bunch of Charis. And then he sees Then he sees. A bunch of debris trying to fall on one of this villager, and he covers it up with his body and to make sure that it doesn't fall. Go run! You'll be safe. Thank you. Then Thanos arrives with the realities. He sees Vision. She tells Sakura, "You must kill me." What? As they Thanos is on his way. You must kill me. No, no, I can't. I can't kill an innocent person. You must. I know it's not fair. I know, but think of your son. And soccer lets out a small one, and she she grabs the stone off of Vision just as Thanos arrived and crushed it with her hands. And Nami, yeah, Sakura, what did you? Then before Sakura could react, Thanos Thanos came in the way and used the realities. I
How
know
to use
it's
the
tough.
time stone to bring Vision back.
Yep, and this time he got the. And meanwhile, Sanji had a plan. He needs to find something to destroy, and he found a big sword. I guess that's what that'll do. And that he hits him on the chest.
So would Sakura actually like do the scene where Steve holds Thanos' hand back?
Yeah, and and Sanji is the one that tries to stabs the one that stabs him with the sword. So
Hmm.
usually I'm not a swordsman, but this time I'm like an exception. Your plan is failed. You should have gone for the head.
No!
What'd you do? What'd
What
you
did
do?
you do?
Sanji, where'd he go? Sanji. Oh God! You know who's the first one to die? Brooke.
Guys, what was happening?
Oh, I'm gonna die! Wait, I'm already dead.
What? No. What the? Brooke.
Then the next one is, what's happening? Oh, guys, I think I'm. Frankie was the next to go.
Oh man, this is so not super.
Then I believe should I kill off Chomper?
Well, they have Sakura as a backup medic, so
Yeah, no, no, oh no, no, Chopper, no. Nami was like, no, no, Chopper. And Robin gasped, and then she sees Phoebe, your hands, and then, oh no, and Phoebe was the one that disappeared, and
you
Robin's
see like
no,
Pelen, Shaka, and Igor going, "Princess!" But then Cobra disappears.
yeah,
Oh, Your Majesty!
and the king was all distraught.
Well, at least I'm going to where you are, my daughter. Since he also faded away too.
Yeah, and Sanji was like, guys, I don't feel so good. No, no, no. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. No. Then Sanji disappeared. He,
Then what, do we cut over where Sheena is and Dodger going?
you know, and
Uh,
then
Sheena,
she like,
something.
Dodger,
I
what's
don't.
happening? He's then she said, no, no. And he said, I love you, kid, before he disappears. No.
Did we cut back up to Titan and then Strange?
Doctor
No, wait,
Strange.
he's not. No, wait, he doesn't disappear.
Yeah. And somehow all of them survived up in Titan. Was there? No,
Like you
there
see
was. No,
Naruto freaking out, saying like, "Why'd you do that?"
we're in the end game now.
There was no other way.
Meanwhile,
Made
other
you went
side.
to her chicken store and just gave it away. Hmm?
Yeah, I saw in my vision that would he tell Naruto the? No, he wouldn't tell him because if he tells him it happens, it won't happen. I'm thinking, we'll see other characters. Let's die in the snap, like in Fuchsia Village. The mayor dies. The one that complained about Luffy being a pirate.
So we go to Luke. I'm guessing Kaya disappears too.
Yep.
No, with Nojiko and Genzo.
Um. Nojiko will.
What about Zeph?
Yeah.
Ooh, what about Tashigi?
Yeah. Tashigi dies in a snap. Smoker
I mean,
doesn't.
like, what's going on? Akainu and Caesar have to go.
What?
Akainu and Caesar have to go as well.
Yeah. I mean, the,
Like, what
what?
is it? Could you imagine Caesar reacted to him fading? Like,
Yeah.
what is all this?
He would probably whine like a baby, and Buggy.
Would he be?
Oh,
No.
what about Buggy and Mister Three? No, they're not together.
Yeah, they should be. I think. I haven't seen him since Marineford.
No. Yeah, me too. They.
What
How
about
about?
like? What about
How about?
Jinbei and people in Fishman Island?
Yeah, Jinbei, the king, and I don't. I'm not gonna kill off Hiroshi. Okay.
At least keep Fukaboshi around.
Right. I'll do that. The king will die, but his children survives, and Hiroyoshi will cry.
Well,
Shiroshi.
please let the Celestial Dragons go as well, please.
Yep. Even though they'll probably come back from the next snap.
Oh, should Doflamingo go as well?
No,
What about Shanks?
as much as I like him, yes.
And Mihawk?
No.
What about Boa and the Kuja Pirates?
They die in the snap.
All of them?
Well, and the Boa and Maggie and the other sister. I forgot what her other sister's name, but one of them dies in the snap.
Have the one that's not green hair go.
Right. And then Naruto, and then Nami was like, well, "What's happening? Oh no, Shinakachu!" Then Sakura wastes no time and she reaches the Shinakachu's room, only to be relieved that he's still there. And he, Dodger, Dodger disappeared, mommy. Then she said, shh, shh, "It's okay. It's okay, baby."
Wait, where's Vivi?
Vivi, Vivi is gone too.
He's here saying, Naruto, what happened? Well, he's not there.
Yeah. Then they had to wait for like 3 weeks. That's a. I don't think that's how long Tony was gone.
Why can't they just use Strange to use the sling ring?
Yeah. They make it to Earth, and they Sakura sees the portal and said, oh, "Naruto." She gives him a hug. Naruto, I'm so grateful. Luffy came out. Luffy! Nami runs to his arms, and then he was so relieved that she was okay. What about the other? And Zoro came out and said, "Don't tell me." He, yeah. So who do you know who? Yeah, and Robin's announced who died in this. It's not Chomper, Frankie, and Brooke.
Usopp.
Usopp, Usopp did too. No, no. What about Sanji? And she nodded with an answer. And even though Zoro doesn't like Sanji, he's like, no, he doesn't. He didn't still want him to die. So what next? What we do now? We look for Thanos. But where do we find him? Asked Naruto. Doctor Strange, is in his home planet. I believe that was his home planet.
Well, they
But
were on Titan, but he went to the garden.
yeah, called the Titan.
And I'm sure Titan and the garden are two separate places.
Yeah. Then we should go get. No, Sakura. You stay here with Shinakachu. Zoro, Luffy, and Robin and I will take care of it. What is Nami? Because she must protect those. She must stay here with Shinakachu too. She needs both of you. You know what I mean by that? He's not there just to be.
Yeah, I get it.
Then he said, "Let's go get this son of a bitch." Then in game happened. Now it's the in game. Doctor Strange takes him to his time, and he's there, but he doesn't have any weapon. Good. That's all we need. Then they attack. Then they attack him, and then they look for his gauntlet. And Naruto's, no. Where are they?
I'll use the stones to destroy the stones. I nearly died in it.
You used them 2 days ago. The damage was done. I am inevitable. Someone's got to tear his play apart. He could be lying. Thanos has many things, but lying is not one of them. Ah, thank you, Strange. Perhaps I treated you harsh. And Thor came down and said, "Ah!"
What did you do? I went for the head.
They came back to Earth and confirmed it. And Sakura and Nami broke down crying.
So we have no way to get them back? Sadly, no.
Not for now. Meanwhile, 5 months later, they were still on the island. They were still depressed. But Sakura cooked for them. Well, she's no Sanji. She's certainly no Slush when it comes to cooking. She learned because one thing, she's a mom, and moms got to feed their kids.
Yeah, and pretty sure Sanji taught her some stuff.
Yeah. And then remember when I said Ant-Man Thor was going to be the only Marvel character? I I lied about that.
Why? Who's gonna show up?
Ant-Man.
Ah,
You know how he got there? The quantum realm.
yeah,
And I could see, he sees himself somewhere in Alaberta, thanks to a rat, which is kind of funny. A rat saved the Marvel universe. Remember, the rat got him out.
yeah.
Anyway, he finds himself. Wait, what is this place? And he looks around. This place is strange. It's like some kind of anime. Sorry, that was. I can't resist meta humor.
Yeah.
And he says, "I hope it's not like that one anime movie my Cassie sent me." Then he has a vision that's called The Last. After they left the movie theater, they said, "Cassie, never, I'm never gonna let you pick a movie again."
Yeah, even Hope probably didn't like it.
Right?
Completely far fetched.
Yeah. Then how does then? Meanwhile, Luffy and Nami was sitting together, but Nami was still in distraught about her friends dying, and Luffy says, "I know how you feel right now, Nami. You know, it's been about 2 years since Ace left." Nami says, "I'm still so sorry. Yeah, today would have been his birthday. Even to this day, I still miss him." But you know what? We gotta move on. And then he tells Nami, ever since we got separated, I've been thinking about you a lot lately. What do you mean by that? Well, and Nami feels herself blushing. Then Luffy leans over and attempts to kiss, but then, hey, excuse me, what is it? Who are you? Scott Lang. I'm here because what is this? You're in Alabasta. Alabasta? Wait, I'm confused. Then he explains that I see. So half of life was killed here? Yes. And you think half of my family and friends have been dead? And Nami says, I'm pretty sure it's possible. Maybe we could ask Doctor Strange. And then,
Oh, I've heard of him. He's from my world.
yeah. And Doctor Strange, and then they make it to where really where Doctor Strange is. They reach his house, and then he knocks on the door and says, Doctor Strange, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this is Scott Lang. You, yeah, with a double take. You mean you survived the snap? You survived all those 5 months? Yeah, but it wasn't 5 months for me. For me, it was 5 hours. And now he's like, what? What? He explained the quantum realm. The rules of the quantum realm aren't like they are here. Everything is unpredictable. What are you talking about? The only problem is right now we don't have to way to navigate. What if we did? I can't stop thinking about it. What if we somehow control the chaos? Wait, Nami says, "Are you talking about a time machine?" Yeah,
More like a
yeah,
time heist.
but yeah, a time machine. I know it sounds crazy, and Nami says, "Scott, I am friend, I am friends with people from other worlds. I one of my one of my doctors was a reindeer. Nothing seems crazy to me anymore. So, who should we talk to?
Think we should have Tony in here too to help.
Yeah, and Doctor Strange said, I think I know just a man.
Because doesn't he have to fix that issue with the quantum tunnel?
Yep, and here he is, the one, the only Tony Stark, played by the Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. He just got married to Pepper, and they just had a baby. You know, it's Morgan.
Hmm.
He
Okay, Scott, you're planning to see what is seriously based off Back to the Future Part 2?
And Naruto broke the fourth law. That's the best Back to the Future. No. Oh. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
And then he realized, wait, what is it? Doctor Strange, can he keep you home? And says, yeah, but not for a couple of days. The realm is on temporary traffic. Well, that's just great. Can you at least give me a give me a hotel or something? You could sleep with the Sunny, suggested Luffy. I suppose sleeping in a pirate ship wouldn't be. After all, I did like pirates when I can see Tony liking pirates when he was a kid.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he's slept in worse. I mean, he was in a cave for 5 months.
Yeah. Then he was in that place. Then he was. Then he used that thing to discover time travel. And what he did, he's like, shit. Then he heard Shinaka. She said, shit. What are you doing now? Shit. No, no, no. Don't say that word.
No, you say that where your mom's gonna beat me up, and that's the last thing I need.
Why are you up? Because I got important shit going on. So, all right, fine. What do you, maybe some popsicles or just that's extortion.
I just love how you're having Sheen and Tony be here.
Yeah, but juice pops will exactly what. Then when they see Naruto up and said, "Naruto, Mr. Stark, what are you doing with my son? We're just getting juice
He
pops.
snuck up on me while I was working with something.
What is it? I discovered a way to time travel. Tell me, I'll talk to Shinakachi and then you can tell me some more. Good. And don't worry, I won't tell Sakura you said that word in front of him.
Wait, how did you?
I heard it on the way. And Shinakachi, you do not say that word because if you don't, then you won't get any ramen. No. Then he tells. Then he knows one story that'll help him go to sleep. The story of how he and his mom got together, but he used it like a medieval princess, medieval times story.
Hmm.
Then he tugged him in and said, "I love you tons." Then he said, "Daddy, I love you 3,000." 3,000. Go to bed or I'll sell all your toys.
I can see him and Tony having a good friendship here. Like, my daughter says that to me too.
Even though his daughter's 5 months old, he could say, "I could, I'll, I've been
Ah,
my,
right.
I could say that I've been saying that to my daughter as well." I don't know how he knows that, but no, never mind. Go wake Sakura and Nami and Luffy up. Meanwhile, they at the quantum round. They were testing Robin. Are you sure? Are you sure you know this? I, I know I'm smart, but I'm not. But I don't know nothing about. We're good, Scott. You could get your helmet on. I'm gonna send you back an hour, then you'll be back in 10 seconds. Makes sense? Perfectly not confusing. Pretty lady. I'm told you, call me Robin. You got this. Yeah, I do. You're right, Robin. One, two, three, one. Then he come, gets in the realm and somehow comes back as a teenager. What? And Zoro asks, "Is that Scott?" Yes, it's Scott. Hold on. And actually, Luffy's there too. Then he becomes an old man. Can you bring him back? I'm working on it. Robin asks. Then he comes back as he's a baby. It's Scott.
It's
As
Scott
a baby,
as a baby.
he'll grow. Bring Scott back, says Zoro. And kill him. And Scott came back as his normal self, and he says, somebody peed my pants, but I don't know if it was baby me or old me or just me."
Or just me.
And Luffy says, "Time travel." They all looked at him weirdly because I doubt Robin be that would be that comedic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Robin's more like dark humor and deadpan.
Yeah. And then Tony and Naruto and Sakura came. Why the long faces? Let me guess. He turned into a baby. Among other things. What are you doing here? That's the paradox. Instead of pushing Lang through time, you might have well pushing
Pushing
time
time
through.
through Lang.
It's tricky, dangerous. Someone could have cautioned you against. You did. Oh, did I? Thank God I'm here.
But he's just still being an asshole here.
Yeah.
But he's a likable one.
Yeah. I just want peace. Turns out resentment is, and I hate it. Me too. We got a shot at these stones, and I'm telling you my priorities. Bring back what we lost. I hope yes. Maybe not. And Naruto says maybe not die trying will be nice. Sounds like a deal. They all shake hands. And Naruto says, "I'll be right back."
You think Tony gives Naruto and Sakura like a spare Iron Man suits for them?
No, I think that would be too far fetched. It'd be
I mean,
cool.
Tony does. Tony is prepared at least, but I get what you say.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to use iron suits for the future fix. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It worked for Kyrie. The source, the Naruto said, "I'll be right back." He, you see, a few months ago, he said, "I don't deserve that sword. I'm, I'm." He displaced it in in a hidden closet where only he can get in. He says, "I'm not going in there again because I let down all my friends. But this time,
but
I'm
he
getting."
retires his Buster Sword for a while.
Yeah, but now he's getting it back. and then he says, "Cue the music." Then he plays, the Legend of Music, the da 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 da. He
The
does it like,
Zelda music.
yeah. He does it. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, and I got this back, and I got my fourth wall powers back. It's good to have it back, audience. Hey, and you, the guy in the third row, stop making that much noise. I, I could see Zoro saying, "I never thought I would say this, but I'm glad that fourth wall, whatever he does, is back. I'm kind of miss the old Naruto. Because when he was depressed, he was acting like the last Naruto. No, although I doubt this Naruto would act
I
like that.
doubt he would if he still has soccer and his son.
Yeah, but he was still sad and depressed about. He felt like he let them down.
Well, fair, but he'd still be somewhat more in character.
Yeah, you know, and Naruto even lampshapes at it. You know what? All this time, I never should have given up because that's not who I am. I have a beautiful wife and daughter. Beautiful wife and son. And I want to thank you for that. Sakura gives him a hug, and then we got. So we're gonna, rather than test on Scott, they use they use the Pym particles. I think I would have Sanji do, not Sanji, Zoro do the test, and then Luffy says, "Hey, I would suggest, why don't we go back to Baby Thanos and go and not and Rob and Naruto said, first of all, it's horrible. It's Thanos. Secondly, time doesn't work that way. Changing the past doesn't change the future. Look, we go back and then get those stones before Thanos doesn't get those stones. Problem solved. That's not how it works. Right. Who told you that?
If it's Naruto saying that, he probably already can list off a bunch of time travel movies he watched.
Yeah. Star Trek, Terminator, Quantum Leap,
Wrinkle in
Hot
Time,
Tub Time Machine.
Somewhere in Time, Hot
Hot
Tub
Tub
Time
Time Machine.
Machine. Oh, this is known
Avengers
fact.
Avengers Endgame. Wait, what?
Okay, now he's just trying to be cute. Oh, Final Fantasy 1, 8, 13, Prince of Persia's trilogy,
Kingdom Hearts.
Time Splitters. Some
A
movie
time
called The
machine.
Lost Tower.
Yeah, yeah, that's not technically canon, is it?
Not really. None of the movies are except the two we don't talk about.
Right. I used to think Road the Ninja was canon because Kishi was part of the writing, but I don't know if that's true or not. Even though it should be, because that's the best Naruto movie in my opinion.
It is.
Not just because of its Narasaku, but
It felt
Naruto's in
more like
character.
a Naruto movie.
Yes, and Zoro's the one that. Anyway, Zoro's the one that volunteers and comes back. He goes back to when he was younger, and he sees his friend. I forgot her name. The one that died.
Kuina.
Yeah, and then he comes back and it worked. Doctor Strange tells him the plan, and we must split into groups. I forgot who I said in one group, but I'll have it be Naruto, Luffy, Sakura, Nami, um, Zoro, Robin. One group. Then we have, but we need another set. I'll go. It was Smoker. You were willing to join us, Smoker? If this is to get Tashigi and my men back, yes. So I'm offering another temporary alliance. All right,
Won't be
fine.
the last time.
No. Nope. I'm not doing this for
And
you.
for
I'm doing this.
sake of it, maybe we should have Law show up.
Yep, Law. I must go. I must come too. It was Law. We all must join together. Right. Then Naruto says. Then Naruto says a speech. Actually, Luffy will be the one since he's the captain.
I don't
Because
see Luffy giving emotional speeches like that.
even if he's smarter in this,
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's Luffy.
okay, then Naruto. And, and actually, Tony will join them as well, right? Will join Luffy and Naruto.
Well,
And
Scott would have to be with him too, wouldn't he?
yeah, we'll go. We have to go in one set and pass another. Then we'll go to 5 months ago. They went the
Or
straw.
wait, maybe they have an easier way to do it.
What's that? Oh, the how to should have ended one.
Yeah, they go back to the garden before he destroyed the stones.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have a movie
Yeah.
or a podcast. So we're doing it the hard way.
Okay.
We have to go back and find to 2 years where the stones were first discovered in Alberta. Then went back in time and back to the Alberta Arc and said, "All right, we'll split into teams. Me, me and Luffy and Tony will go look for the space stone. Actually, no, we'll go to the post Punkman or post Fishman Island arc when they fought Loki.
Okay. And this time they don't screw it up.
Yeah, yeah, but we'll find out why. Okay.
Mm.
First, Naruto's quick. We gotta disguise ourselves, and they all had, and everyone had perfect disguise except for Luffy. I know he's smart in this, but he's still as dumb as a brick.
Mm.
And you know what his disguise would be? Groucho Marx glasses.
Oh, what Boa gave him?
Yeah, and Luffy said, and Naruto said, "Not Luffy. That is the worst disguise I've ever seen. You're gonna disguise yourself. You're gonna have the least big pony." And Nami says, "Yeah, Luffy. You know what her disguise would be?
Mm.
She wears she wears a wig, uh, Naruto, Naruto made a wig for her, and and some earrings, and you know what Naruto disguised himself as? Sasuke. I'm just kidding, not Sasuke.
Oh God!
Actually, he'll disguise himself as Ichigo,
Okay, I can see that more.
and and he uses Johnny Young Bosch's voice,
Yeah.
and Sakura disguises herself as Rukia, and and they ask, where did you get these disguises? Oh, it was from a friend. A friend recommended them to me just in case. Whose friend was that? Oh, it was Scott. He says he read this manga called he watched this anime called Bleach. I think it was called, and he said and he told me that his our son sounds like sounds like Ichigo.
Ichigo.
Speaking of which, what isn't it wise to leave him there? I mean, I know to him it's 5 seconds, but to us it's and Sakura says even if it does, like you said, it's 5 seconds. We'll be there. He'll see us back in 5 seconds. Like it'll be an hour for us. He says, "Yeah, you're right." And they waste no time and they said, "What?" And Luffy commented on Naruto's ass. Wow, your ass did not grow. Hey, what is that supposed to be? And 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 then he said, "That is Kahuna's ass."
I said no, and Sakura goes, "No, that's my ass. That ass is all mine."
Well, that's true.
She would say that.
Yeah, she's more perverted than her husband.
Yeah, she just hides it better.
Okay, what else? What else? So what should we do now? Asked Naruto. How do we get the stone? And Ant Man says, "I got a good idea." And we see Naruto holding the stone like he's being responsible. He said, "Careful. Hold on." Yeah, we Naruto was trying to get one of the stones. Then something happened. It caused him to miss the stone, and then Loki sees and he grabs it and takes off. And Naruto's like, "Oh no, I screwed up." And so Ant Man said, "We both screwed up. Sorry, Naruto."
Whenever the others are going with their stones.
Yeah, I believe Robin was the one that goes sees the lady. I forgot her name.
What, the ancient one?
Yeah, the ancient one. I can see Robin knowing about the ancient one too.
She probably knows about her as well.
Yep.
Would Strange be with her?
Yeah, and Strange explains what happened.
And why he did what he did?
Yeah. Then she finally gives it to Robin and says, I'm counting on you, Robin. All of you.
Both of you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Thanos. What they don't know is Thanos is examining the situation. The Thanos from the
The
past.
past.
He said, "So they found the stones." Then he finds out. Then he finds out he eventually found the stones and died. You know, he didn't flinch when he saw his death.
I think he
2014.
always knew he was going to.
Yeah,
I mean, he already won, so what was the point?
yeah. And then he tells them their plan. We let him get all the stones. You know, kind of bugged me, but people called him 2014 Thanos, even after Thanos died. The current President Thanos died.
I mean, that's is where he's from.
Yeah, but it kind of felt kind of distracting. I mean, past that, Thanos would have been fine.
Yeah.
So we have that. Thor will have that scene with his mom, and it's just, and I that's kind of one of my favorite scenes of the movie. What about you?
Yeah. I liked it. It still made Thor interesting despite being what they did with him.
Yeah, I just love the relationship he had with his mom too,
Yeah.
and that was good acting by Rene Russo.
Does he also get Mjolnir back?
Yep.
Yes, I'm still worthy.
Yeah, he's not, and no, he's not fat Thor.
Good. I mean, it's not like he didn't fail this time like in the movie, since Sanji was the one that caused it.
Right. He's still short hair Thor though.
Cool.
So, and meanwhile, Robin says, "All right, we got this one stuff. Now we need to get the other. We need to go to Vormir. Can you take us there, Doctor Strange?" Mm-hmm. She and Zorro and Smoker go to Vormir, and that's where they meet Red Skull, and they find out about if you get down, you'll die. And then they have all that fight of who's sacrificing. Even though no, they're not. It's Smoker says, "I'll do it. I must do it to bring Tishi. I'd rather me die than Tashigi and the rest of my men." Just when he was about to do it, um, um, uh, Red Skull says, "Wait, I will do it, for I grow weary of this place."
I am extremely bored.
Yeah,
That's all I need to hear. Freedom.
And then when they got the stone, and
All
Zoro
right
said,
then.
"Well, that was easy."
He would have said like, well, all right then.
Meanwhile, Naruto and Luffy and Naruto, Ant-Man and Tony meet Luffy, Nami, and Sakura and said, "We screwed up. What happened? I don't. We got hit by my past self and caused me to accidentally lose the Tesseract. Now what do we do?" I believe, and Tony says, "Well, actually, Nami would go. If I believe I heard it correctly, I remember hearing rumors about being a cube and impelled down a while back. I mean, a long time ago. Not impelled down, but what would a place where Kushina and Minato went go to?
Good question.
Because that's where the Tesseract will be before Loki got his hands on it. I know. I should have thought. I should have thought this through, but I'm like Naruto, and I don't think through things. Well, I'm past Naruto. Good Naruto. How about they've been to Sky? Did I say they went to Sky Island?
Yes, Roger went there.
Maybe they can go there.
Sure.
They went back to the Sky Island back in the past to look for the stones, and then they all split up again. Naruto, Luffy went with Tony this time, and Sakura and Nami and Ant Man. Actually, Ant Man didn't go because
He probably went back
yeah.
to the hideout.
Mm-hmm. And Nami uses a transporter snail to fool the guards. Said there's been a break in. Someone's trying to get through the door. And he said something about a oh, I can't bear to say it. You better come here. And they left their guard, giving Naruto an advantage. They sneak out and grab the and they found the Tesseract and put it in the suitcase. Then they see Gold Rogers and Minato and Kushina. Wow. Good evening, stranger. What's your name? What do you? It's part of a devil fruit I ate. I have a ability to make disguises. And Kushina and Minato, even though Minato and Kushina are smart, they fell for that one. They said good enough because I doubt they would believe that would be their son.
Yeah.
I'm Minato, this is Kushina, and that is Gold Rogers. Luffy said the king of the pirates. Would he be king of the pirates? But
I'm pretty sure he would be. We don't know how long he was that before Garp got him.
well, it seems to be. I have a good fan. It's just
My fans are growing more and more by the day.
yeah. What are your names? My name is Minma. My name's Minma, says Naruto.
Minma Haruno.
And this is my friend Oda. My friend Oda.
Izuku Oda.
Yeah. Well, nice.
That hat looks familiar. Like something one of my crewmates has.
Yeah, well, it must come.
It's a popular item.
Yeah. And Minato says, "I like your hat. Thanks. My wife bought it. Oh, you're married. Oh yeah, her name is
Ochako.
yeah, Ochoko." and and do you have a girlfriend? And they ask Oda if he has a girlfriend, and said, "Well, I like somebody, but I don't know if she likes me back. What's her name?" Uh,
Momo.
who?
Momo.
Momo. Yeah, Momo. We'll just say it's Momo. But I don't know if she like. I don't know if she would go out with an idiot like me. And Kushina said, "Oh, does she see you as a sweet guy? Yes. Does she think you're an idiot? Yes. But what does that have to do with anything? Nothing. Just that sometimes, sometimes if it a hot-headed girl like you, a hot-headed girl like her needs to show an idiot like you and Naruto says that's true. I'm married to the smartest girl. And then they get a call from Sakura from the transpars, and then before he left, they both Naruto hugged both his parents and said, thank you for being there for me. I just want to say thank you." And they were confused at first and said, but somehow they feel a connection and hug him back. And it's one of the sweetest moments in the Naruto One Piece universe.
Yeah.
Then they meet Shanks and they like, "Do you know those guys?" Said, "Yeah, we met people. We met some people like that
There's
before,
a
but I
lot of
never."
people.
Yeah, they seem familiar. Says Kushina, especially the
Also, that
blonde.
hat looks like my hat.
Yeah, and what about that guy that was with them? He didn't talk much, but he has a beatnik beard, whatever that means.
You know, they talk about Tony.
Yep. Did you get the test track? Yes. Do you have the last pim particles? Yes, we still do. Then let's go back. They all came back and celebrate. They all decide the rest before they figure out what to do. So who's gonna snap their friggin' fingers? Asks Naruto. I, who do you think should do it this time? I think Luffy should do it.
Yeah, probably.
Luffy, wait. Before you do it, I just want to give you one thing. What's that? Well, I've been having these feelings about. And Luffy responds by kissing her, and that surprised Naruto. And then Sakura said, "Pay up." And Zoro asked, "What?" We made a bet together. Oh, we made a bet together.
What?
I bet he bet that Luffy would make the first move. I bet Nami would. we both agreed they would go out, but they would confess. But we thought I predicted that Nami would make the first move. And Zoro said, "Why do you bet things? Why do you bet people like this, Naruto? Even though he lost, I'm a gambler." And then he broke the fourth wall and said, "I'm a gambler."
I picked it up from Tsunade.
Yeah. And Sakura held on the Shinakachu. Shinakachu, whatever you do, hold on, hang on to me. Then they all had to shield themselves. And Naruto turns himself into. He doesn't turn himself into objects. He just turns into people like the T-1000.
I'd say RoboCop. He's more durable.
Yeah, he turns himself into RoboCop and shields his family. And Nami uses a cloud barrier to protect her and her friends. And Robin uses her hands to block. And Naruto, and Luffy was like, ah! I'm still wondering, how does the snap work? Does he think?
Or yeah, that's what I want to know too. Is he thinking of what he wants to do with it?
Yeah. Then they heard birds chirping. I think it worked.
And meanwhile, Sakura's working on Luffy's arm.
Yeah. Then suddenly there was an explosion. Came down and it caused another separation again. They've been separated a lot in this arc.
Yeah.
Then, you know who Naruto, Luffy and Iron Man and Sakura and Nami were together, and Robin and Robin was about to drown, but Zoro was protecting her. He saved her, even though he's not that great a swimmer. Better than Luffy.
Sure Zoro can swim good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about changing in Punk Hazard when we get to Punk Hazard. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay.
All right.
So Thanos is here. Wait, Thanos is here? But I thought we killed. And Sakura said, oh, "That's the Thanos from the past." So that's Thanos for the past. Then what do we do now?
We kill him again.
We'll kill him properly this time.
He doesn't have the stones. He hasn't moved from that spot. Should it be Naruto, Sakura, and Thor holding him off till the others show up?
Yeah. And it's a battle of epic proportions.
Is Sheena hiding somewhere?
Yep.
Oh, should Sakura have Mjolnir like Cap did?
Yeah. Yeah, that scene where Thor says, "I knew it."
I knew it. Plus, you got Tony there too helping.
Yeah. And Thanos kicks Thor and proceeds to battle. Sakura swings more Minion and gets the better of him. And Naruto joins. And Sakura says, "Well, this might come in handy. I might use this in battle." And and Naruto says, "Imagine our limit form together." But unfortunately, Thanos got strong, and Nami tries to use her climb attack against her thunder climb attack, but like, but it doesn't affect him. And then Luffy,
And I guess Zoro and Robin show up to attack.
yep. Then they hear cat. Then they hear a transponder stick. Actually, yeah, but they still. But despite all that, Naruto and Luffy still stand up, and it's like that scene in Cat where Cat was still standing.
Yeah.
We're not giving up
We
until
can do this all day.
Yeah, and Naruto says, "I'm doing this for my son and my wife and my crew and the rest of the world." Naruto. Then they hear Naruto from a transporter stick. Naruto. This is
On your left.
and out came the first one to come out is Sanji.
Yeah. He says something in French and kicks Thanos back.
Yeah. First Sanji, then Chomper and Brooke and Frankie. And Jinbei.
So I guess Strange was getting them.
Yep, and Tashigi. And
Captain, why are we helping these pirates? Our code does not matter right now against Thanos. So suck it up.
yeah.
Plus, wait. I'm guessing Law shows up.
Yep. Law shows up.
Should the other worst generation show up?
Yep. And then
Or would it be too early for Shanks to show up?
I think it'd be too early for Shanks to show up.
Okay, maybe we can have Mihawk and Hancock show up.
Yep.
What, you wanted more?
Hold on. Then we hear this. Yeah. That caused Naruto, Luffy to inspire. And Luffy.
I don't think he's gonna say Avengers Assemble.
Nope. But he's gonna say this. Crew, everyone, straw hats,
Pirates, Marines,
assemble. Ah! And Thanos uses his weapon to attack. And then Luffy and Naruto leads this group to attack. And they.
You want to turn that off?
Sorry, I was just sorry about that. That music was so amazing. I watched that.
It was, but it gets in the way of us talking.
Yeah, it does. That usually never happens, but I had to put that music cue.
It was needed.
Yeah. And then Thor and Sakura fought back to back. She grabbed the hammer and said, "No, give me that. You have the little one."
Yeah.
Where they at? It was, and Naruto uses Omni Slash against them. or cross slash. I mean, and
I'm pretty
Luffy.
sure he'd learn Omni Slash since you can use that before even fighting Sephiroth and towards the end.
Yeah,
Since that's just like all since you yeah you can get that before even fighting him if you go to the gold saucer.
right.
I
And
think.
then and the Iron Man and Rescue joins. Is it
Hey,
Peggy?
who's this, Tony?
And so that's my wife, Pepper. And she said, "Hi, you must be Naruto's talk. I learned all about you." The thanks. Then he slashes Tari without looking at him. So I heard you have a baby. We have a son. What they don't know is Shinakachi was about to be attacked by Chitari, but then Dodger came in to the rescue. He said, "Dodger,
Hey, kid.
oh, I missed you these past 5 months." Then he said, "I'll never be separated." Would that be out of character for him to say, we'll never separate again"?
Nah. I guess either Bond being that strong.
Yeah, and 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 Chopper went into breaker point and punch a bunch of targets. And said, "Robin, Chopper." Then they have a strong bond as well.
Yeah.
And then Zoro and Sanji gets in a gets in a pet mode, and he said, "Think you can handle this mini? Well, might be tough. More
Oh, we're
so."
doing the Cloud Leon scene from Cage too.
Yeah, that would be the one I'd take care of. What? You're fighting too? Said,
I
well,
just
yeah.
love that scene.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
every Final Fantasy fan's dream is seeing those two interact like that.
Yeah, I kind of wish we had Disney characters interact like that too. Like Disney movie characters. Like
Yeah.
like Aladdin and Hercules. In Kingdom Hearts, not in that crossover.
Well, yeah.
Or Beast and Sully.
Beast and who?
Sully?
Oh, right, Sully. What you want?
Then then Sanji reunites with Nami, my love, it's good to see you. But before Nami could
Sorry,
react,
I'm already taken for. Wait, what?
who? Who's the man that stole your heart? And Luffy came in, "Hey, Nami, you're doing good. Thanks, babe." Mwah. And Sanji,
What? You see Zoro like scream, "Will you get a hold of yourself?"
yeah, you could whine him on later on, but right now we gotta take care of these Thanos.
You think Mihawk and Zoro kind of team up here?
Yeah, it was kind of
Never thought I'd be teaming up with you. Nor did I. But, well, here, at least, let's take care of business.
yes. And Brooke says, "Oh, you're bringing chills down my spine, but I get heavy chills because I'm dead." And he uses his
Oh!
musical instruments to battle.
Should
Then he
G-Man
said,
and Luffy reunite?
"Yeah,
I don't know what's happening here, Luffy, but I will aid you as I can.
yeah, thanks. You gotta find a way to get the stones back. Get Thanos away from the stones."
What, the Infinity Stones? That explains everything.
but Thanos destroyed the quantum realm, and Scott remember. Hey, wait a second. That was our only time machine.
A busted up van.
Yeah, where that van come? Where where did that vehicle come from? Ah, who cares right now?
Questions for later.
Yeah, and Naruto turns a strange. Tell me, tell me, is this is this? You told me that there was like a million to one. Tell me this is the one. If I tell you if it
It
happens,
won't happen.
better be right.
And he looks over at Strange and he puts up his one finger.
What?
Or is that later?
What'd you say?
Where Naruto looks at Strange and he puts up his one finger.
Yeah, that's for later. Then, Iron Man, something's coming, and it's not Captain Marvel. Thank God. Thank God.
At most, it's Miss Marvel, where she's actually likable.
Yeah, it's Miss Marvel. Who would play her though?
I don't know.
How about Laura Bailey?
I think Jennifer Hale voiced her in that one Avengers cartoon.
Okay, Jennifer Hale then. Then, unlike the in-game scene where it was shoved down your throat by the women's thing,
That girl power scene.
yeah, this is gonna be more subtle.
Yeah.
They all use their powers rather than showing off that they're girls.
Yeah.
I mean, in Infinity War, I thought that was more subtle. She's not alone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Nami, and but then Thanos uses his ship's weapons to get rid of the heroes surrounding him, and then he destroyed the van,
Mm.
and then this is the scene. Here it is, the scene, and Naruto looks at Strange, who uses his finger, and he sees he he grabs something out of his hand, and he has his own gauntlet. Where did he get it?
Okay.
Deus Ex Machina.
No, it's magic.
Yeah. Or as the car said, it's magic. You don't have to explain it. Anyway, he sees Thanos was about to use the stone, but then he grabs the stones, and then he pushes him, and then he said, "I am inevitable."
I am Groot. I am inevitable. I am Groot. And I'm Batman. Oh, snap.
And I,
Sorry, I had to do that.
yeah, I know, I know, and I am Hokage. And one of the chair was about to eat Zoro, who covered himself until it disintegrated. Then,
Meanwhile, Kansas's Dust in the Wind plays.
yeah, sung by Will Ferrell. he he did sing. He did sing that song in the movie Old School.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
All we are is dust in the wind. And Thanos sees everybody dying. Then Then he crouches down and accepts
Yeah, he
defeat.
was actually a good sport about fading away.
Can you imagine if another villain, let's say a One Piece villain, happened to One Piece villain
They'd be like
like Caesar?
freaking out, cursing in the straw hats.
Yeah,
Or if you're Doflamingo, you just laugh crazy until it was gone.
yeah. And Naruto was like, he, it, his body fell all, his body felt destroyed, and Sakura and Luffy goes up and holds his arm, shoulder and bows. No, please don't go. Please don't go, Naruto. He, there's Spider-Man and Rhodey combined. You know what I mean? When Rhodey was silent.
Yeah, even though that really wasn't, apparently that wasn't even Rhodey there.
Yeah, but it's not canon to me. Whatever happened.
Yeah, I think it's most people ignore that.
Yeah.
But Gina, do with Sakura here.
Yeah, Sakura comes on. Naruto. It's okay. You can rest now. Then and Naruto finally dies. Doctor Strange, and then
If
Shinakachi,
only there was something to reverse time.
he uses the Soul Stone.
Fine.
Yeah, and Shinakachi said, "Doctor Strange, is there anything you could do to save my daddy?"
Yeah, don't worry, he'll be fine in a second.
Then
He puts the gauntlet on and activates the time stone, and then brings him back. Yeah, you just wanted to see me die, didn't you? I'll never tell.
of course, that won't happen. Of course. Oh, what happened? Naruto! Sakura hugged him. Then she said, what happened? Then she said nothing and kissed him.
You see Dodger running up and like licking him too.
Yeah. Daddy! That's so good. Oh, son, I'm so glad to see you. And everyone smiled. Even Sanji, who brings out a cigarette and smoke. Good, good to see you back in one piece, Naruto. You almost had Zoro worried. What? I heard you crying.
Worried. You're the one who was more worried.
Yeah, you were crying. You were about to cry. I saw tears coming. That was
Using Strange brings everybody else. They brought their back.
What'd you say?
This Strange bring everybody that he brought there back. Like takes Smoker and Tashigi back to G5.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they party that night.
Yeah. And then Sanji asked, "So when did you and Nami get together?" So before,
5 months ago.
yeah.
Just today.
What? Then he said. Then he gets all angry at first, and said, "I'm gonna be a man about this."
No, you're not.
Yeah, you're right. Nami, why? And Nami sighed and punched him, and Boa Hancock said, "Luffy, you love her?" Yeah, I'm sorry. Nami's been there for me. She's been like, and I felt this. I've been feeling this way. Then she cried.
But I see her accepting it.
Yeah,
Because I can see her still being like a ally and friend of Luffy.
yeah. And Robin says she knew it. Then Naruto said, "Guys, I just want to say these 5 months I gave up when I shouldn't have. I should have had more faith in myself." And Luffy says, "Naruto, we're a team. We we can overcome. We'll overcome anything bad happening, like we always have, because we're the Straw Hats. Straw Hats stick together." Luffy and Naruto said, "Wow, that was very smart of you to say, Luffy."
I
And
can see
Dr.
Usopp panicking. Oh no, something bad's gonna happen. Luffy was smart.
then Naruto says, "Yeah, I know Usopp didn't talk as much, but he's been dead. He's dead and didn't contribute to the story as much." Then Doctor Strange warns him of another possible. Says, "You will all go back to your original ways, but you will still have memory of this. It's not like in movies where they go back where they don't remember it." Because I thought that was stupid. Like in Pokemon, the first movie.
Yeah, meaning it all didn't matter.
Yeah, they learned absolutely nothing.
Kind of like how in the Spider-Man cartoon after Secret Wars, everybody but Spidey forgot it.
Yeah. Actually, only he says only the heroes will remember, not the villains. Because
Does
they
that include Smoker?
no, yeah, Smoker will be included. He'll still remember it, okay, but he still wants to chase the Straw Hats.
Okay.
But he's starting to respect them more. And after that, so where we headed off to next? And Nami looks at the navigator, left the navigation, then turned to her boyfriend. We'll head it north. What they don't know is another Marvel villain is watching them. But we'll save him for another time. You know who I'm talking about.
Kang?
No. Doctor Doom.
Oh no! You think Doom has this like monologue at the end? It says, "Soon you will meet Doom."
Yeah, I could see him wanting Naruto to beat him so he can know about him because he's that egotistical.
Doom does not fail.
Yeah, you know why he hates Naruto? Because people say he's stronger than him.
I mean, it's probably true. There are people stronger than Doom.
Yeah,
Was he gonna have like a hatred like he does for Reed with Naruto?
yeah, which is ironic because Luffy is the captain
Hmm.
and Naruto's the main character.
They're both main characters.
Well, yeah. Then Shinakachu asks, "Mommy, can I have a baby brother?"
Or sister.
What would Sakura say to that?
Let me talk to that with your father.
I just love including Shinakachu. He's just so adorable.
Yeah. Though I'm pretty sure after Naruto almost died, him and Sakura are gonna get at it.
What? What? Oh, yeah.
Since I'm pretty sure Sheenan would be 3 right now, given that
Yeah.
time skip.
Yeah, and would that be the time? Would that be a good time for them to have anime yet? After Punk
Yeah,
Hazard? How about this?
probably after Dress Rosa, maybe.
Yeah.
since Sheeta might be 4 by then.
Yeah. Hmm.
She sees Sheeta like holding on to Naruto, saying, "Now I'm sticking to you like glue."
Yeah.
Since she almost lost him.
Yeah. But Naruto would like his space.
He'd be one of those like clinging to daddy things.
Yeah, he was clinging to Sakura after he saw Bambi.
Great movie for a kid to watch.
But to be fair, that's back when Disney had balls.
Yeah.
And I heard that was
Well,
Walt
like,
Disney's favorite movie he ever wrote. And I heard his least favorite was Peter Pan because he thought Peter Pan was unlikable.
funny
Which,
that Kingdom Hearts can't decide on what to do with him in the games.
yeah, I mean, isn't that the point of Peter Pan? He's supposed to be an unlikable brat.
Yeah, he's never growing. He never grows up.
Yeah. I mean, I respect Walt, but I, but you wrote it. Well, he never wrote the movie, the original source material, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fix the Sunny for a while, so says Frankie. So we're gonna have to stay in town again. And Naruto says, "Ah, that's fine, as long as we don't get." Then he walks through town with Shinakachu and Luffy. So what do you guys want to do? Hey, let's go watch that play. It's called Kingdom Hearts 3. And Naruto said, I'm fine. They're concluding the story. I'm pretty sure it'll be a happy ending. Unlike the game, it is a happy ending.
Is it? Got a question. Do you feel like K3 is like half a game?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot. It's shorter compared to like the other games.
I remember it felt like weeks that I beat Kingdom Hearts 2, even though it took, or felt like months to finish Kingdom Hearts 2, even though I played it for like 2 or 3 weeks.
I just feel like it's like half a game.
Yeah, I hope Kingdom Hearts 4 is not like that.
Yeah.
I hope they develop Kairi, even though like that video showed me that she already is a developed character. That video I showed you in defense of her, remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He also defended Sakura, which kind of surprised me a little bit. And meanwhile, Sanji was still saying, "Nami Swan, I made some lunch for you." And Nami says, "Thank you, Sanji, but lest you forget, I'm still dating Luffy." And every time she says it, he gets all dejected. Sorry. I just love putting down Sanji. It's so fun.
Yeah, and he's deserving of it.
Yeah. And you know what? One time, what happened? Shinakachu said, said something about boobies, and Sakura asked, "Where did you hear that word?" he said, Uncle Sanji. And then Sakura, Sanji did it here. Yes, Sakura, did you teach my son the word booby? What would Sanji say? How would Sanji get out of that?
He won't.
Before he can, I can see him trying to explain, but then it's too late. Sakura beats him to a bloody pulp. When we get to Doctor Doom, should we have Robin know about him at least?
Yeah, she is like the main lore expert.
Yeah. What should he be before he became the villain? Since Reed doesn't exist.
Scientist?
Yeah, like a scientist.
Ugh. I think that night after the fight, Naruto and Sakura had like a little talk where she was worried that she lost him.
Yeah, and she told her that you'll never lose, even if. Then he sings, "You'll be in my heart, no matter what they say." It's their comfort song.
I can see if she did lose him, she wouldn't remarry because there's nobody else she'd want to be with.
Same goes for him. I doubt he would remarry because Sakura is his true love.
Mm-hmm.
And don't you tell me Hinata Naruhina fanboys and fangirls.
You'll
Because
be justly ignored.
yep. Because Naruhina was fourth and you know it. You just don't care.
Dad, you got what you want and you still are complaining.
Yeah. You're basically you're basically Jets fans. Even but you, just kidding. What'd you think of that clip I sent you of Naruto saying, "I love you"?
Or yeah, that dialogue overdubbing that scene.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I did too. That
Because I could see him saying that.
yeah, especially Naruto the good version. You should have
Yeah,
said
where
that.
he's more in character.
Yeah, I thought you should have shown Sakura crying tears of joy. Next time I make Naruto another story where Naruto and Sakura get together, I'll use that. I'll use that scene.
Okay.
Not because I thought that was one of the most beautiful fan made Narusaku videos.
What kind of relationship would Naruto and Robin have?
Like brother and sister.
Okay.
In fact, I might someday that I might have them go on a journey together.
Cool.
With With just the two of them or another person? It depends.
Maybe just the two of them.
Yeah.
Think Stephanie Young could play a good Sakura?
What'd you say?
You think Stephanie Young would be a good fit for Sakura? Like voicing?
That's hard to say. Do
I
you?
could see it.
I don't see anyone but Kate Higgins voicing her.
I understand, but I'm like, if you could choose anyone other than her.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe her. Maybe at least her adult self.
Yeah.
But she's still voiced by Kate Higgins in this podcast universe.
Yeah.
Who would be more accepting of the relationship, Hinata or Sanji?
Sanji.
Yeah.
We all know Hinata would not accept it.
No. And Sasuke, he would just not care.
Like, whatever.
I might have Sanji go temporarily to the Marvel What If. I'll have Sanji what if he would to where Sasuke was hiding.
Hmm.
And when he beats Sasuke, he would be disgusted, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
We'll continue for 10 more minutes, then I'll stop. Okay.
Okay.
Um.
What do you think Sheena would think if he saw Star Wars?
What'd you say?
What would Sheena think if he saw Star Wars?
He would. It depends. Which Star Wars?
Good Star Wars.
I know, but which good Star Wars?
The OT.
Then he would love it.
What would he think of the Vader twist in Empire?
He would ask his dad if he would become evil. Because he's 3. He'll be 3.
Pretty sure he is 3 currently.
Yeah.
With that time skip.
Yeah, because he's 3. He's smart, but he's gullible.
Yeah. It's just noticing he won't go evil since he's got him and his mom.
Yeah.
His friends.
Yep. Especially.
Oh, imagine what she would do if he saw Lion King.
he would be more distraught because he got to know Mufasa. Of course, we knew Bambi's mom a little bit, but I don't remember much of Bambi.
I don't think I've watched it ever.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
I have it. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah. I'm kind of not surprised there's not a Kingdom Hearts square because I don't know what you do with Bambi.
Yeah, you really can't do that, which is why he works better as a summon.
Yeah. I mean, I could see Peter Pan, Pocahontas, Snow White. I don't know if Pocahontas will ever be a Kingdom Hearts world. It's one thing
Probably not.
Because the movie's not as popular.
Chicken Little wasn't popular, and look what they did with that.
True.
Because did anyone even like that movie?
I never met anyone that liked Chicken Little, especially Butt Cluck. But compared to Boruto's dad, he's Father of the Year.
Oh, they're both awful.
Yeah.
No matter how much they try to redeem Buck in the end, he's still awful.
Yeah, I watched the stuff. I never saw the movie, but I watched the Nostalgia Critics review of it.
Yeah, I feel like
And
Chicken Little is like the most mean-spirited Disney movie.
yeah, I wish that was the worst Disney movie ever.
But no, I think Wish is currently the most hated.
I think I would call Wish the most disappointing because it had potential. I think Home on the Range is the most hated Disney movie
True. With
because
the
it felt like a
yodeling villain.
because it felt like a preschool Disney movie than a actual Disney movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Felt like a parody of a Disney movie. Even when I was a kid, I said, even when I was a teen, when I still loved Disney, I said, no, Disney, no. Why did you make that?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I remember it was poorly. It was advertised on Disney Channel a lot, and it was
Hmm.
and I think Scooby Doo 2 beat it. Barely.
Good.
Barely. Scooby Doo 2 was bad, but
It was
better than
enjoyably bad.
yeah. And, it, and some of the jokes were written by James
Scooby-Doo
Gunn.
movie, you're not supposed to take it seriously.
Yeah. Still not good.
Has any Scooby movie ever been good?
Zombie Island.
Oh, outside that one.
The
I
only
mean,
one I
that
saw,
took more risks than the friggin' live action movies.
and that should have been in theaters.
Like, how we get away with a G? Because if you look back, there is some horrifying stuff in that movie.
Yeah, that and it was rated G. Then again,
Yeah.
Hunchback of Notre Dame was rated G.
What?
Hunchback of Notre Dame was not rated G.
Pretty sure that's PG.
No, it was rated G.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, to get to swear in a G-rated movie. Nice.
Way to be ballsy, Disney.
Wasn't that their biggest risk, Hunchback?
Yeah.
Especially tackling Christianity in the church.
Yeah. I don't think it attacked Christianity. It attacked Christians like Frollo, the ones that act like hypocrites.
Judge.
It didn't attack. I don't. Uh, One of the songs, "God Help the Outcast," was still beautiful.
Is that the one before Hellfire?
Yeah. And it wasn't sung by Demi Moore though,
Hmm.
who was married to Bruce Willis at the time.
Hmm. Yeah, I miss the classic Disney stuff.
Yeah, I also miss
They
Bruce
just
Willis.
turn out soulless remakes.
Yeah, I also miss Bruce Willis doing movies.
Don't think he is since he's got that disease.
That's what I mean. I'm missing him. You know, he was in Rugrats Go Wild.
Yeah, he was Spike.
Yeah, he was the only reason I wanted to watch that movie.
It's amazing what actors will say yes to.
Yeah, some said so my kids will watch. Some do it for their kids, which I understand. Well, I understand. Like, sometimes you got to read the script before. I respect actors who want to do it because they love doing it. Like voice actors, they love voicing their characters. Like I prefer actual voice talent over celebrities doing it.
Yeah,
I
some
mean,
of them aren't as good as you might think.
I mean, what Tom Hanks and Tim Allen are an exception,
Yeah,
and Robin Williams.
I think Hugh Jackman's a good voice actor.
Yeah, and Jeremy Irons and Scar.
Yeah,
But who in the right mind picked Matthew Broderick as Simba?
I
Should have been Brad
don't,
Pitt.
think he did, I don't think he did bad as adult Simba.
No,
I
maybe he
think
should.
Cam Clark was just better.
Yeah,
Plus, Cam Clark can actually sing too, so
yeah. But Broderick is a terrible live actor. I mean, remember Godzilla? You've probably never seen it, but he was terrible in Godzilla 1998. That was his worst
that's a lot
performance.
of fish.
You know that was probably the most disappointing movie I've seen in theaters.
Did you actually walk out of it?
No, I wanted to see how it ended. And I like Batman and this is coming from the little boy that liked Batman and Robin.
At least Batman and Robin is enjoyably bad.
Well, Godzilla 1998, it just wasn't Godzilla. That's the main problem with the movie.
I something just felt off with it.
Yeah, I mean, the director admitted himself that he did not like Godzilla movies. Why would you want to direct a Godzilla movie if you don't like them? Oh,
Yeah,
to make money.
that is counterintuitive.
Yeah, he wanted to make money, and he says it, and he wanted to make a Godzilla movie. He wanted to make it his own way, or he wouldn't do it at all. And the studios had no choice.
Bet they regret that decision.
Yeah, Toho and TriStar, and I don't know. It's probably the top 5 worst adaptation. That Last Airbender or Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh God.
Which one's worse, Dragon Ball or Last Airbender?
Can I say both?
Yes. I mean,
Last Airbender, you're trying to squeeze 20 episodes in an hour and a half.
yeah, and that guy is Goku. I forgot his name, the actor.
Yes, you cast an American to play a Japanese character.
Yeah, that's like casting a white guy to play Scorpion.
Pretty sure that actually happened. Twice. I'm pretty sure Ian Anthony Dale isn't Chinese.
I thought Scorpion was Japanese.
I don't know.
I know Liu Kang is Chinese. And I know the actor played him was also Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley. And I said, that's a better ninja movie than Naruto The Last.
Oh, Robin Shaw is in that?
Yeah, he's in Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley.
Oh.
I miss Chris Farley.
His freakouts.
Yeah. And I miss good Adam Sandler.
He seems to be doing less comedic stuff and more serious stuff.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor. And he's not using Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is a stapler. That's from South Park.
But did you see that Into the Panderverse they did?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it basically takes shots at Disney Star Wars hard,
I bet.
especially with Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy said something the other day why her movies are flopping. She said
Because
it
in
was
the
something.
South Park thing, they have a version of Cartman, but it's Cartman and Kevin Kennedy put together.
Yeah, yeah. Kennedy said something about the reason they're failing because women, because the female character they couldn't stand
I
female.
thought I thought it was because it was more men that didn't go see it.
Yes, something like that. But when I said, really, we don't like the movies because they're women? No, we love,
No, it's
we
because
love,
they're
we love
badly
Ahsoka,
written.
Leia, Padme. Um,
Oh, those Leia and Padme don't exist to her.
what? Not in Ahsoka? Well,
No.
Clone Wars
It was
Ahsoka.
before they kept shoehorning her into everything.
Yep. In fact, even and George Lucas said something the other day that Star Wars is not for.
Like
That
Disney
he said
doesn't know
Star.
what they're doing.
Yeah, he said Star Wars is for everybody. George Lucas has his faults, but Star Wars is his baby.
Yeah.
I shudder to think if Kathleen Kennedy was in charge of Kingdom Hearts.
I was like, nope, I'm staying away from it.
Yeah, I don't doubt Tetsuya Nomura would allow it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Because
finish.
she probably changed everything to like have Kyrie be the main character and Sora be useless.
But I'm fine with Kyrie being a main character, but as long
But
as you,
she'll make her a girl boss that has no flaws.
that's true. I
She'll
like
make her
Kyrie the
like
way.
Ray.
Yeah, I like Kyrie the way she is. So anyway, next week we'll do Punk Hazard.
All right.
I'm so excited for that, aren't you?
Yeah. Seems like that gas just can't stop filling into the building.
What gas?
The
Oh
land of the
yeah,
dead.
oh yeah. I thought you were talking about your bill. Now I remember.
Land of the dead in.
Yeah, I wanted to. I wanted to be. Your villain is good when you want to kill him yourself.
Yeah.
He's a good
We
villain.
can't fault Caesar for being a good villain at least. I mean, he's
Yeah,
better than most of the Naruto villains.
yeah.
The
Who's
best villains are the ones you can hate.
yeah? And if sometimes you could do sympathetic villains, right? But you got to know them before.
They're still evil.
And yeah, like Darth Vader, he's still evil, but he's still sympathetic.
Or Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. What does retrospect Greg always say? You can't have all your villains be Vader. Somebody's got to be Palpatine.
Or Frieza.
Fucking Frieza.
And Frieza's as evil as they come.
I never watched much Dragon Ball, but I bet.
Oh, he is totally evil. It seems like each villain that go in One Piece, they get more detestable as it goes on.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get to Doflamingo.
What about Piccolo? Is he evil
He
in Dragon
was,
Ball?
but he got redeemed thanks to Gohan.
Was it handled properly?
Yes, because Piccolo actually gave his life for Gohan.
Yeah. 'Cause all I know about Piccolo is they made him the villain just for being evil in Dragon Ball Evolution. That's
At least in the anime, it's handled a lot better.
yeah,
Same thing with Vegeta.
yeah. And sometimes in the summer we'll do a Naruto as a sports coach, as a basketball coach, or should
Hmm.
he be a football coach?
Either works.
Yeah, I'll have him be a basketball coach.
I'm not gonna. I don't know much basketball, so you'll have to help me out with that.
Okay,
Think of a mix of different coaches from different movies.
yeah, like Denzel from Remember the Titans.
Or Kurt Russell in Miracle.
Yeah, I want to make him a tough but loving coach,
Hmm.
and I'm basing him off real life coaches as well.
Hopefully not McCarthy
No, 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 no,
or Garrett.
no, 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 or Calipari. Early Calipari when he was the coach of Kentucky.
Who do you think's worse, Garrett or McCarthy?
Gee, I think that's like saying who's a worse director, Michael Bay or Roland Emmerich. But you know what I said? What I said about Calipari earlier? He's Masashi Kishimoto, the basketball version of. He was good his first 10 years, but past 5 years he's gone crazy. He's gone bad. And I hated to do that. His first 10 years were fun, but us UK fans were ready for a change. One tournament win in 5 years is not good enough, especially at Kentucky. I'm thinking
You know
about
who I'd like to meet at a convention?
what
You know who I'd like to meet at a convention?
at a convention.
I'd like to meet Christopher Daniel Barnes at a convention.
Is he coming to your convention you're going to?
I don't I don't know yet. But I saw somebody post a pic of them with him in Atlanta.
Cool.
Doing like the Spider-Man thing with the webs.
Yeah. Do you think Doug Walker will ever come to your convention?
I think he was here a couple years ago.
If you met him, would you ask him to review Naruto the Last?
If he let take the question, yes.
Yeah. Hopefully the Naruhina fans will boo you.
Oh, he's reviewed worse. Remember when he reviewed Ponyo?
Yeah.
What if he comes, Brad Jones would be with him?
Yeah. And Brad Jones make a comment on what Naruto and Hinata's sex scenes will be like if that happened.
Yeah. I also like to meet Matthew Mercer too.
Yeah, I'd like to meet Ashley Eckstein or or Colleen Clickenberg.
Hmm.
Have you met any of the One Piece voice actors?
Have I met any? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I also like to meet Kate Higgins and
Same.
have her say a line from one of my fics.
I
What should I have her say?
don't know.
I love you, Naruto.
Hopefully, you don't have any Naruto fans near you or Sasasako.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had a friend that was one. And it was before I was in Naruto.
Mm,
Do you have any Naruhina friends?
not really.
Good. he, he shipped Sword with Kyrie. He shipped Ash with Misty.
But Naruto, that's the odd one out.
Yeah. I still don't get it. I still don't get their appeal. Even before I was in Naruto, I was like, I don't see them as a cute couple.
I don't really even think it's mostly them as a couple. I think it's more like Hinata they like more.
Yeah.
Because where do you actually see them as a couple?
The, those they'll always say, they held hands. And where else? At that point,
When are they a couple when they're not in a fight together?
he says, I like people like you. But I was like,
Yeah,
remember when he
one
said,
scene.
yeah. And he said, oh, she saved him from. Wait, that's not. Wait, that wasn't from a fight. That was from a fight. I got nothing. That's what I thought. Whereas Naruto and Sakura interacted, that wasn't a fight. Where do we begin?
Let's see, chapter this, all of these. See, I have more ammo. We have more ammo.
But then Kishi makes an alternate Naruhina of Narasaku. The last is the day I win. I win $1,000,000.
Yeah, that happening with Kishi is more unlikely.
Yeah.
So, do you think Naruto's voice would start out as Keaton, but then he'd grow into Barnes?
Yeah. But would he still? Would he? I still have him be voiced by Josh Keaton.
Yeah, he's still in like his 20s, so maybe when he's like older, he'd go into Barnes.
Yeah. Is Barnes your favorite Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yeah, I think mine is Yuri.
He's the one I know the most since I loved when he was Spider-Man in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like when I think of Spider-Man, his voice is what I think of.
It's like Kevin Conroy with Batman,
Yeah,
and
basically.
George Newborn is Superman.
See, with that,
Right?
it's more a toss up between him and Tim Daly.
Yeah.
Because honestly, they sound very close together.
Yeah, I still can't believe that Newborn does him and Sephiroth.
I know, it's so crazy. So if I had to pick my favorite Superman voice, I'd go with George.
Yeah, me too.
He just fits the character more with his voice.
Yeah.
Not that there aren't other good ones like Nolan, but I think George is the best.
Yeah. I don't think there was a bad. Well, you told me there was one bad Batman voice.
And there's actually a few.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the Adam West Batman?
A few episodes, not really much.
Yeah. I think his stop voice fit that Batman.
Yeah. I'm just surprised they got him for an episode of Batman the Animated Series.
They would not have made that episode had he said no. They were that dedicated to getting to him.
Yeah.
But
He really did fit as the Gray Ghost.
Yeah. I just love him as the mayor of Quahog.
Yeah. Where they just let him be crazy.
Yeah. In fact, he was also crazy at Johnny Bravo and Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah. Or in The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Everyone remember the Batusies?
Or Kim Possible. Well, he was
Yeah, he was
himself.
basically playing Batman in the Kim Possible episode.
Yeah, one time, you know what happens? On a strange coincidence, they played that Simpsons episode of with Adam West and Kim Possible at the same day.
Is that the one where Bart and Milhouse imitate that stunt when they saw a Krusty on it?
No, it was a different. It was a different episode. It was
Or
when
was it Mr. Plow?
yeah, the Mr. Plow episode. I love that Homer was the reason Barney went into drinking,
Yeah.
but they drank when they were 5 years old.
With how many retcons there are on The Simpsons, it's hard to know when that actually happened.
That's true. Like the Simpson gene.
Since I remember that one episode Douglas where Homer sings when he was just a teenager using a fake ID.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get back to The Simpsons.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character?
Homer.
Yeah, mine's Bart.
I don't know. Bart, depending on the episode, is either is like hit and miss for me.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Since I realized about the show is that all that emotional stuff they do, it's not gonna stick because it's a status quo show.
Yeah. I also like Dr. Hibbert.
Yeah. I think Professor Frank's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I never knew he was based off of Jerry Lewis.
When you say Hank does a good Jerry Lewis impression,
Yeah.
what's even funnier is that they actually got Jerry Lewis in an episode.
Yeah.
So what am I, some walking trash can?
And I also like Grandpa.
Oh yeah, Grandpas are great.
I mean, he's up there with he's my top 5 favorite Grandpa character, like Grandpa from Rugrats or Grandpa from from Hey Arnold.
Yeah, they're great.
I never realized how awful the parents were on the Rugrats.
Fairly Odd Parents are even worse.
True.
Because think about it, the reason Timmy has Cosmo and Wanda is because his parents are awful.
Yeah. I don't. I'm surprised Boruto doesn't have fairy godparents.
I don't think
Or
he's deserving of them because
he's a
he's as
brat.
unlikable as it is.
Yeah. Whereas Crocker would go, fairy godparents! You know, I can't believe that's. You know, he also voices Rocco.
Crocker?
Yep.
Really?
I used to think Carlos something. I used to think he also voiced Mr. Burns because he sounded a little bit like, at least first season, Mr. Burns.
Ah,
Do you like Mr. Burns?
yeah, I like him.
What about Smither? Do you like him?
What is Kiss Up?
Yeah.
Or would he be a yes man?
I don't know. I say kiss him because he's in love with Mr. Burns.
Oh yeah, they really go in so hard with that.
Yeah.
Except that one time where he actually stood up to Mr. Burns.
Yeah. Then
I
he
still
then Mr.
remember that
Burns.
Dr. Colossus bit.
Yeah. It's said that he has one scene yet he's more memorable than any Naruto villains.
Oh yeah, totally. But all my stuff is there.
I'm gonna give us 5 minutes, then we'll stop. Okay?
Heck, I remember Hank Scorpio more than I do any Naruto villain.
Yeah.
And Hank Scorpio is the best side character.
He is.
The best
Even though
one-off side character.
even though he's evil, I would love for him to. I would love to work for him, even though he's evil.
He's a good businessman, but he's a complete villain. But that's his charm.
Yeah.
Oh, I never had to call my own company.
And they chose the right actor to play him, Albert Brooks.
Oh yeah, he did great as Scorpio.
Yeah. And then he voices Nemo's dad.
I could not get over that. Maybe because it didn't have him freaking out like he usually does.
Yeah.
Or at least when he was Tab Spangler in season 16.
Yeah.
Even though it hurts.
Do you know what else I love about the Simpsons? Homer and Marge's relationship. Which,
Yeah.
unlike
You know
Peter
when
and
you
Lois.
guys, do you remember when you brought up Homer in the podcast you did with Lucky and James? You mentioned Homer and the do it for her thing.
Yeah.
When you guys said that, I had no idea what you meant by that, but now that I've seen season 6, I get it now.
Yeah. It felt emotional.
It was like I love that, and Maggie Makes 3.
Yeah.
Between that and Lisa's first word with Maggie.
Yeah. And Homer sacrificed a lot for his kids.
Oh yeah, that he has.
Like
Especially
he wanted
Lisa's
to buy an
pony showed that.
Yep, and he bought that saxophone for her.
Mm-hmm.
And after he wanted to buy an air conditioner. And it was funny how he had it inscribed to Lisa. May my heart Yeah, I wouldn't see Boruto's dad doing that for what's her face.
No.
Naruto for Hanami?
Kids to suck it up. Oh,
Right.
Naruto would definitely do it for Hanami.
Naruto and Hanami would be like best friends. I could see Hanami asking her dad to play tea party with him.
He'd be an excuse for him to use his Naruto mode.
Yeah. I want to do a podcast stuff about Naruto. We'll do Spider Verse soon. I just love Naruto as the character.
Okay.
Imagine her meeting Shinakachu's dad.
Wait, did Boruto or Shina's dad?
Shina's dad.
So good Naruto.
Yeah. Well, that the dynamic be like.
That'd be
They're
interesting.
they're both different. They're the same but different. Not just their gender.
Yeah. Although she met Boruto's dad, she'd promptly drop kick him in the face.
Or the balls.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do Punk Hazard next week. I'm planning to finish it by try to have it finished by Friday, okay?
I should have it finished by Sunday if I can get to it tonight.
Me too. Probably have it finished tonight. I'll let you know when I have it finished, okay?
Okay. I just want to be done with Caesar and that stupid laugh of his.
Yeah. Where are you last?
I'm thinking. I think Luffy just got out of the garbage chute with Momo.
Yeah. I got them escaping
And
from
Smoker's fighting Vertigo.
Yeah. I got them escaping from the gas.
And
You'll see how.
Chopper's trying to save Mocha.
Yeah. Would you see Soccer going with him?
Yes. Well, Sheena would probably stay with Robin.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna end the podcast. Okay. We'll see you next
All right.
next week.
Next week.